Part 2, you inspired this person and they have done like a 180 on their life. They've had a lot of epiphanies on how they treat people. I feel like this is a situation though that you have already healed from. So this could have been a bit ago, but they're wanting like a love of a lifetime with you. And it's like, it's almost like the way I'm talking, I'm like, gosh, that sounds corny. So this person could be corny. I don't know. Could be an indication that it's them. And this energy is really, I'm just like, I'm kind of at a loss for words. So I feel like they're kind of at a loss for words and they're trying to come up with something or some way to communicate with you, because I'm literally drawing blanks here. And now I keep sexual innuendos keep coming to my mind with everything I'm saying, so they could have like that kind of sense of humor. Okay. Strength. I'm telling you, you open their eyes to something. It was through this heartbreak, it was through healing this heartbreak that they just saw their behavior or how they treat someone, and I feel like Spirit handed them a tower moment that really put things in perspective. Yes, and now literally the Knight of Cups came out in the last one, or was at the bottom of the deck. This is an offer coming forward, a proposal. It was something about your strength, your resilience, and how you handle situations, and I feel like you handled this situation with grace, to be honest. Now that I'm tapping into your energy, I feel like I can flow the energy. This person is like in their head. When I'm in their energy, I feel like I'm like, what are words? What are they? I don't know. So they could come in and they could like stutter around you, or when they do come in, they're gonna feel very, very nervous. Okay, so just, if you want this to work, just kind of have compassion for this person or be easy on them, because I just heard they're like shitting their pants. Okay. I'm gonna get some oracle. Time. I'm hearing time. Like time had to be, there had to be time. There had to be a divine intervention here, because you both had to heal. They're coming in with good intentions. Literally good intentions. And man came out. Was the first card out. They're coming in with good intentions, and this landed right on top of the Emperor. Like, this person has just opened their eyes to their behavior. Something that they couldn't provide. I'm hearing something they couldn't provide for you in the past. And I'm hearing it like emotional, not emotional stability, but they weren't able to like take on your emotions or your feelings, because they hadn't configured theirs. They haven't tended to their own inner child, so they weren't able to withhold your emotions, care for you, until they did this inner work. They had to do this inner work. Yeah, they just gained a lot of truth and clarity about this situation. Divine timing. Literally, this was all about divine timing. Things had to fall into place perfectly for this to work, right? And we just have to trust the process of everything, because God and our spirit team, they see everything. They know they're gonna put the idea in people's heads to come forward when it is time. So you don't need to worry about when, who, whatever. Your person will come forward when it is time. It will never pass you by what is meant for you, okay? Yeah, this person could have just not been like stable. They just weren't stable. They just had things to work through, and now I feel they've leveled up in life. And it like gives them a boost of confidence, right? Masculines like to have stability, otherwise they don't feel adequate. Promise by Haven. I love this song. Okay, one more here. Yeah, there was just some trauma to work through. Release fear and expectations. And this person, I feel, had kind of high expectations too of other people, and didn't actually meet the mark where they expected others to meet the mark, is what I'm hearing. So there was just something about extremely high expectations, something about a beard. I'm seeing a motorcycle and tattoos. Could be relevant, doesn't have to be. Could just be for some. But they, in one of those hats that have like more of the flat brim. Okay. And now I'm seeing a necklace. So for some of you, like one of those things might fit, doesn't have to. But they just had high expectations they needed to release, and it was from a past situation, a trauma bonded situation that, okay, yeah, you guys, if this resonates, listen to this this song, because Music Card came out. Promise by Haven, Haevn. I'll put it on the screen. Divine match. This was always meant to be. It was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. In the past, you weren't compatible. It wouldn't have worked. It would have, one or the other would have self-sabotaged, or it just wasn't aligned. It wasn't aligned. And now I feel like you both have leveled up, and you're at this, like, at the top of the mountain I'm seeing, and you're ready to connect with each other, okay? Bonnie and Clyde, I just split. Literally ride or die. Ooh! Chemistry, passion, things heating up. I'm telling you. Look at these cards. They don't even lie, okay? Us against the world. And see, the money is really relevant. I feel like they had to get their money together, but this is a really intense connection for sure. If you would like your own personal LA and Kate in the BI. Oh, love you, bye.